And there we are.
Hey,
I was
everybody.
going to say something else instead of Happy Thursday. Merry Thursday. There we
Merry
go.
Thursday. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Who
They're
doesn't like being there?
interchangeable, right?
They
They're
are.
interchangeable because they use Happy Christmas in England
That's right.
and we use Merry Christmas here. So I like it. Merry Thursday. Let's do that from now on.
That works. I couldn't think of an alliterative T word, and a TH is going to be kind of hard to.
Thoughtful Thursday. Yeah, right. That's not us.
It's not us.
That's not us.
We're always thoughtful. We don't need to reiterate that fact.
Exactly. So we've got a high. I don't know who it is, but we've got a high.
Hopping on over.
Probably Lena, right?
That would be my guess.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. It was Lena. There we go. Hi, Lena.
Hi, Lena. Nice to see you. Socially distant energy. Oh, God, I just blasted myself in the ear.
I know.
Wow. Just wanted to check that, see if anybody was watching. There is somebody watching on that end, too, on YouTube. So there you go. Fantastic. Anyway, today has been a total day for distractions. Every time I turn around, something is distracting me. Squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. So, you know, that's why we're late. But we're blaming it on Metatron because probably when he made some adjustments to the timeline for us, and now we have to give it back. I am convinced that's how it works.
Balance, right? So, it's got to balance out.
It's got to balance. I mean, there's only so many minutes in the bucket.
That's right.
I'm really enjoying this bucket thing.
We're on a bucket kick. I know.
I'm really liking the buckets. So
good old Mr. Buckets.
Mr. Yep. Bucket. Mr.
Wasn't that a game?
Charlie Bucket.
Charlie Bucket. He stole fizzy lifting drinks.
Yes, he did.
Earned himself some negative karma tokens, and then he lied.
Yeah, but you know what? He wound up redeeming himself in the end.
He did.
So there you go. And took a spectacular ride in that great glass elevator, which might be a fun visualization for a meditation sometime.
Could be.
I mean, I've been riding in Glinda's bubble, so why not Charlie's glass elevator? Anyway, all right then. Now, as we go down yet another rabbit hole. Oh.
I think we're okay.
Or not.
We're okay now.
We're okay now. Very good. Yep, we're good now. Excellent. So what kind of, I had an interesting thing happen today or yesterday, or I don't know, today, amongst the days. I did a live stream with Radley Valentine's new cards. And I remember saying this too on one of our live streams, that I had been feeling such an absence of hope in the world. And that all of a sudden over the last few days, and when I was doing that live stream with the cards, I was like, wow, I'm feeling the energy of hope again. So I picked up the book. It's Angel Wisdom Tarot, which is his brand new deck, which has some incredible energy. I will pretend that I'm reading, but of course, you know that those words are way too little and it's way too dark in here for me to actually read them. If he could put one word to what you would get from this deck, it would be hope, that you would experience hope. So it was his plan to use this angel wisdom to spread hope. And I felt it. So that's the difference between us and them. We're energy masters. We feel the energy. That's the difference.
There it is. That's
right.
It's a good full circle from what we were discussing yesterday.
Right. Yesterday, right? So cheers to you. Cheers to me. We feel the energy. That's the deal. When you learn to connect with the energy, it's a game changer for everyone. So there you go. Anyway, I thought it was a good little story.
It's a good story.
Okay, so what do we feel like today?
Well, since we were talking about Charlie Bucket.
Oh, we're going to blast him? We're going to give him fizzy lifting drinks?
Fizzy lifting drinks, but it's because he talked about redemption, and if it wasn't for Willy Wonka offering Charlie Bucket compassion, he wouldn't have been able to have that chance of redemption.
That is also a good point.
Which also comes full circle from yesterday's talk show.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Brilliant, because we really wanted to tie the whole theme together. Compassionate October. I love it. So where are you going with it? I'm ready. Whatever you got.
Well, also to full circle from yesterday is that we can finish each other's ideas, because that's where it ended for me.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I'm good with that.
I mean, I was just with, sending compassion, but there's more to it. I know that.
No, right. Like, what is, okay, wait, I think I got it. What is the polarity to compassion? What's the opposite of it? Okay, I'm good with that, because the truth is, I can't
find the word.
I can remember every word to American Pie, but I can't remember the word that's opposite compassion. What is the opposite of compassion? Okay. You got it?
Got it. Hi, Amanda.
Oh, hi. Hi. So our what?
Let's see. We got antonyms of compassion. We have hard-heartedness, unforgiveness, cruelty, antipathy, denunciation.
Oh, antipathy. Sure.
Oh yeah, there we go. I knew that looked weird. It's because my mind was reading it wrong.
No, I totally get that. Well, you never see it, right?
No.
You probably never hear it really either. But that's, well, we don't want to go that far. I think antipathy, right? Like, I think that's perfect, because that's the opposite of, being able to put yourself in somebody's shoes, the opposite of empathy, not empath. Which, by the way, the opposite of empath is not narcissist, but, we're not going there today. Antipathy. So what if we find antipathy and replace it with compassion? Invite people to release and relax antipathy and allow us to fill it with the energy of compassion.
I love it.
Me too. Yay.
Make it happen.
That's good. So in truth, because Michael and I can do this, just feeding from each other, all we need everyone to do is sit back and set the intention that they're open to receive and release whatever they need in this moment in time. And we will send it to you in a way that's comfortable and appropriate.
Bingo.
And if you are a little like us, and like the extra high frequency stuff, that'll be available to you too. So that's all up to you. Comfortable and appropriate for you. So you decide. Release antipathy, fill it with compassion. What better could it be?
That's the ticket right there.
All right. So since we've been chit-chatting, I'm thinking, 4 or 5 minutes probably should do it.
Sounds good. I think we can knock it out in that amount of time.
We can make that happen. So sit back, enjoy the ride, everyone. Release antipathy and allow us to fill all of those spaces with the energy of compassion. Now you may feel the energy shifting to that of compassion. This should feel a little bit lighter, airier, more welcoming. Now take a moment to either place your feet flat on the floor if that's available, or imagine your feet sitting flat on the floor, and allow those roots, those cords, those connections we all have to make their way down to the center of Mother Earth and to pull up that beautiful grounding energy, bringing along with it anything and everything your body may require. as you move through your days, pay attention to those opportunities that arise that allow you to access this energy of compassion. As a torch, allow it to pass from you to another, to spread and heal the world. Now it's time to return to the room. Feel free to sit and enjoy the energy for as long as is needed. When you're ready, find a way to end the session for yourself, and in your own time, open your eyes. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So as we shifted to compassion, I felt Archangel Raphael standing above me, like hands like this, spilling the light, just down all over me. It was amazing.
That sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah, we've been having a discussion about perhaps the veil is thinning. It is October. And I've had some pretty epic experiences in the last week or so that are even epic for me, right? So you know what I mean, right? Like, not, that's just because I'm accustomed to all this. So I really hope that everybody felt themselves fill up with compassion,
mm-hmm.
and use that compassion not only for other people, but for yourself, right? That's the thing we forget.
It's well said. I snuck a little kunzite, the energy of kunzite in there with compassion too. I know.
Nice. Funny that you're bringing in the energy of crystals and I'm bringing in the energy of angels. That's a little backwards. That's the second time that's happened now.
I know. That's a good segue into our talk show next week. It's all about inner child work and playfulness. I feel like they're inextricably linked, and
they are.
Be able to do those things if I didn't, have the ability to be playful. Right, exactly. Or which
it's going to be a really interesting conversation, right?
It is,
because it's going to pull in limiting beliefs once again. Mm-hmm. It's going to pull in sort of that genetic DNA stuff that that is present. It's going to pull in the idea that people, as much as they try to, whatever they try to do with their children, they mostly never think about what the interpretation of a child is. So there's so much meat, so much inner work that can be done there, so much possibility. And this is what I can tell you for sure. As the tide turns and as we really begin to be able to have people in the space and start really doing one-on-one actual energy sessions again, you guys are not going to, it's going to be unbelievable. The conversations we're having, the way we're expanding our framework and the way we think is out of this world. So, and that's what it's all about. The classes are fantastic. You learn it, you get attuned to it, whatever you do. That's not where you learn. You learn from the energy, and that's what we're doing. So I'm excited. To think about what one-on-one sessions are really going to look like when that's, really more open and available to us.
Right, because it's been a while too.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
And speaking of classes and stuff, tomorrow. Are we still open?
We are still open. I haven't changed the price. So the price, it's still the intro price, even though it was set to expire yesterday. Still the intro price of $99. And we do start tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. I just can't even imagine what it's going to be like, because every time I turn around, we're dialing up the knob, right?
Yep.
We're turning it up. So Empowered Fridays, I will put another link in the comments section of this live stream. It's crystallakeenergyhealing.com/Empowered Fridays. And it's M powered, not EM powered. Right. So, yeah, that we're going to start tomorrow. We actually have another one already written in place. If you're not up for that one, we've got another one. The Spiritual Empowerment Circle is already structured and in place and ready to roll out. So we'll be rolling that out in a few weeks as we get probably about halfway through Empowered Fridays. See, today's Thursday, so we've got Sunday morning at 10.
Sunday morning, yeah.
Oh, wow. How will we pull compassion into Sunday morning? Let's see how that goes. That'll be interesting to see.
I think we're going to find out Sunday.
I think that's usually how it works, isn't it?
Too many distractions otherwise.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that's us, isn't it? Squirrel.
That's right.
Oh, look at that. Oh, my word.
Yeah, I've had to start turning off my other screens. Otherwise, it's...
Yeah, it's too much, right?
It's too much. Yep.
Yeah, I get it. All right. Well, this was amazing. We have to get off because we've got a little prep work to do for tomorrow. I'm telling you what, if you can click that link and you can, you have any mind that you would like to connect with your intuition, that you would like to begin to, step a foot on the, what is the word? Step a foot on the train to understand energy and how it works and how it can impact your life. This is a really great way to start. So I'm excited for tomorrow. We'll just see how that goes. Meanwhile, that's it for me for tonight. Thanks so much for joining us.
And I'm good as well. Yep. Hopefully we see you guys all tomorrow, and if not, Sunday, and then if not, then Wednesday. Have a good night.
Have a good night.